All right, and good evening from McEwen, Tennessee. We're at the Harvey Mize Kenny Ross Memorial Gymnasium as we bring you the second game of Regional 6A semifinal matchup. Second game involves the McEwen Lady Warriors and the McKenzie Lady Rebels. I'm Mickey Miller, and I'll be bringing you play-by-play tonight with good old John Harper here working the production. Looking for a really exciting second game this evening. We've watched these teams play in District 12 a couple of times this year, and we know it's going to be a great matchup tonight. They split during the regular season, and each game was only won by 2 points. So this is a very even team, two teams here, very physical teams, and we expect some very exciting basketball. The winner tonight, of course, goes on to the next round in the 6A regional tournament. They will be playing Wayne County, who was successful tonight over Houston County, 58-26. So they'll be awaiting the winner of tonight's game to see who they will play on Wednesday. Crowds are still coming in, of course, with different teams playing in this venue. Some leave, some come in. Good crowds represented by all teams tonight. Got about a minute and a half before they finish the warm-ups. A couple of names that we'll be calling frequently tonight on both teams. Of course, McEwen has one of the candidates for single A TSSAA Player of the Year in Layla Downs. And McKenzie, of course, has a very strong starting five with J.C. Stafford in particular, Ashley Donovan. There's just a number. We'll see this in just a second as we watch. You'll see a very well-rounded and very physical and very well-coached McKenzie team. And we're just a few seconds away from getting into the starting lineups from the announcement of that. McEwen got here in this second round of the regional tournament by defeating Frank Hughes on Friday night, and McKenzie having defeated Perry County. So nothing but great basketball, and hope y'all have been following it on WCHS Sports. And there's more basketball to come, a beautiful way to spend a Monday night. Crowds are excited. Teams have finished their warm-ups now. They're getting ready to line up, and we'll be announcing the players here in just a moment. Officials coming to the table. Fist bumps for everyone this evening. They are announcing the Okay. All right. Announcing the lineup. I'm already missing a number here from McKenzie Rebels. We'll get this here in just a second figured out. The numbers that I have are not matching up fully with what they are announcing. I don't even have a couple of them, but we'll get that cleaned up here in just a minute. Sorry for the McKenzie flop there, but let's go to the McEwen now. Maggie Baker, freshman, starting for the McEwen Warriorettes tonight. Number 4, Aubrey Branch. Number 20, Carly Baker. McEwen with a very young team. Number 11, Ava Lesvatka. And then finally, number 15, Layla Downs. So that's going to round out starting five for McEwen, coached by Amelia Dredden, and McKenzie, coached by Drew Emerson. And as we've said, these two teams have matched up very well across the season, splitting the victories, each one only winning by 2 points, and each one having lost on their home court. So we'll get that figured out here. We'll let you hold that, and I've got one right over here. McEwen winning the tip-off. Downs going up for the shot, no good. Hopefully this will be as clean of a game. There were very few fouls called the last game. McKenzie underneath, working it in. Shot, no good. Going back up, no good again. Rebound, Downs for McEwen. She's going to bring it up to the top of the key. Shot, no good. Cleared by McKenzie Lady Rebels. Here they come across the timeline. Going to try to drive the lane. Blocked by Downs. He's going to get the rebound. We're going to go the other way. Minute of play gone by. No score yet. 3-point shot by Downs. No good. Rebound McKenzie. Here we go the other way quickly. Across the timeline. McKenzie and their travel grays with red numerals. Kind of hard to pick the numbers out on the back. Shot up, no good. Ad rolls in. First score of the game. Minute and a half in. Lady Rebels on top, 2-0. I think we've understand the numerical problem with the numbers. I think their travel numbers are different than their home numbers. 3-point shot by Carly Baker. Real quickly gives the Lady Warriors the 1-point lead. Is going to drive the lane. Beautiful drive. The ball in and out. No good. Scrum for the ball. McKenzie comes up clear. 3-point shot from the right side. In and out. No good. Rebound McKenzie. Going to drive the lane on the right side. Hits the baseline. And going to call a travel. Going to call a travel there. I believe that was against number 23. Downs getting instruction from Coach Mom. She brings it across the timeline now. Over to Baker on the left side. Nothing there. Downs comes up for the 3. Shot good. Going to have to guard that. That's one of her bread and butter shots right there off on the left side. 6-2, Lady Warriors on top now. Early in the first period, 5 minutes to go. Working it off the left side, finds it in the corner, trying to work it underneath. In a crowd. Shot, no good, no foul. Downs clear. She's going to go. It's going to be 2-on-1. And she's going to be fouled. We got a reach in there. Going to call that on number 10. That might be Hastings. That's Ava Hastings. Unsuccessful inbound there on the part of Baker. So they'll try to inbound it again under their own basket. Finds Downs, top of the key, 3-point shot. Off to the left, rebound, McKenzie. Here we go. Cross the timeline, looking at the right side, spin move, top of the key, shot, no good. McEwen with the rebound. Might have rushed that shot just a little bit. Downs working the left side, going to go all the way. Goes up and clears, no contact, but no foul call. Out of bounds, they're going to give the ball to McKenzie, so they'll inbound it in front of their own bench. 6-2, 4 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the first period. Get instructions from the sidelines, bringing it out to the top of the key now. Uncontested 3-point shot up and good. Should have put some pressure on her there. Brings it within one now, 6-5. McEwen up by 1. Downs working on one-on-one, driving on the right side, goes up and shoots. You just can't stop that. We'll be calling her name and number quite a bit tonight. 8-5 now, 3:38, first period. Setting the play at the top of the key. Works it off to the left side now, back over. Back out to the top of the key. 3-point shot, right, left side, no good. High off the rim, rebound McKenzie. Another 3-point attempt. Again, drawing iron. And we had what are they going to call? We had a little scrum there, had a little contact. They're going to call it McKenzie ball. Last touched by the Lady Warriors. She looks like she took a whop on the head there because she's kind of holding her head. So McKenzie on the inbound. Working the baseline now. Driving. A lot of defense underneath. Going to go heavily contested, but managed to get the layup in. 8-7. McKenzie within 1. 2:52 first period. Downs walking it across the timeline. Finding down. She's going to drive the paint. She's going to go up. Let's see what they call there. They will call a foul on 44. That'll be her first. So Layla's going to go to the line and shoot 2. First shot good. Strong 3-point shooter Layla is. Second shot also good, 10-7. Lady Warriors on top now. Gets it off on the right side now. Littleton. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound back up. They're going to call a foul. Kennedy Brown's going to go to the line, shoot 2. They're going to call that on Ava Lestovka. That'll be her first. First shot, good. Kennedy makes it 10-8. And here's her second offering. It's also, it's no good. Rebound, Downs. Looking underneath, just going to keep it, going to go up, no good. Shot, no good. McKenzie comes up with the rebounds. Here we go, fast break. Going to be interrupted. Long 3-point shot, no good by Stafford. And we're going to have a travel. I'm going to say she took one too many steps before she dished it off. Layla walking it across the timeline. Looking over to the right side. Avery kicks it back out. Layla going to drive the paint underneath. Nice shot, no good. Uncontested, goes back up with the putback. Listovka gets 2 points, 12-8. Lady Rebels, the Lady Warriors. Trying to find something underneath. Nothing there. Going to kick it back out. Stafford off to the right side. Just working the ball around. I'm not sure what they're looking for here. There we go. We're going to drive the lane. Going to kick back out. Gets it over to Brown. Going to reset and do it again. And they're going to call a hold on Carly Baker. So McKenzie going to inbound under their own basket. That attempt was no good. It was kicked, so she's going to try it again, reset. Kicks it back out. Littleton on the drive, right side, goes up, no good, and she is fouled. Strong to the basket, drew the foul but couldn't complete it. That's going to be a second foul on Ava Wobatska. So let's see what JC can do at the free throw line. First shot, no good. 12-6, a little disappointed in herself. Millie Littleton checks in for the Warriors, as does Molly French. Fresh set of legs on both sides coming in. Second attempt is also no good. Gets her own rebound, goes back up strong. Going to be no. They were wanting a foul there on Ava. No call. Ava's going to take it and going to draw up for the three-point shot, and it is no good. Rebound, Brown for McKenzie. Here we come the other way. Getting a little bit loose on the court now. Let's see if we can bring some order to this chaos. Long three-point shot. Oh, good shot. That was Addison Littleton. I can barely see their number. Not a lot of contrast on their uniforms tonight. Downs working the right side, driving the baseline, trying to kick it over. Let the time run out. A little bit of no clock awareness there, but that gives us a chance to catch our breath. So after the first period of play here at Mize Ross Gymnasium in McEwen, McEwen Lady Warriors 12, McKenzie Lady Rebels 11. This would be the game that we thought it would be. This is consistent with the way that it has been for the last 2 or 3 years. You can always expect strong competition. I want to thank our producer, John, for getting our numbers straight on the uniforms here. Probably, yeah, they do that. And Brewston, if you ever play Brewston, they'll have about 4 sets of numbers, different numbers for different colors. And anyway. Let's see, 10, 44, 23, 10, 44, 23. All right. Begins the second quarter of play. Jason Stafford brings it down, going to the right side, kicking it out to Brown, top of the corner. She lets a three go. It rattles in. McKenzie with their first lead, 14-12. Layla getting directions from the coach, brings down the right side. Slight pick set up for her. She's going to try to go up, stolen, and knocked out of her hands. Here comes the Lady Rebels from the other way. Shot up, going to be fouled. They're going to give that foul to Maggie Baker, I believe. That should be her first. That is her first. So J.C. Stafford's going to go to the line and shoot 2. First shot, no good. McKenzie's generally a strong shooting free throw team. They're a little bit off this evening, but they are pretty dependable at the line. Here's her second offering, and it is good. 15-12, Lady Rebels on top. Aubrey Branch on the inbound, gives it to Layla. She's going to bring it across the timeline. She's going to set up a little semi-screen right there to give Layla room on the right side. No joy there. She's going to bring it back out. Just beginning the second period. Layla with her three-point attempt. Way off the mark. Going to be tipped. Layla drives the right side. She's going to go up strong. No good. Oh, going to go. Baker with a rebound and going to go back up. I think they're going to give her a. They're just going to say it was knocked out of bounds. I thought they might have called a foul on that. Three-point shot. I believe that was Carly Baker. We've got 2 Bakers playing for the Lady Warriors tonight. Try to keep them separated. Stafford bringing the ball down now. Kicking it off to the left side to Molly French. Looking underneath. Stafford, she's going to go up strong. Going to be no good. Gets her rebound. They're going to call a foul. They waited on that call. There was a lot going on under there. And they're going to give Layla her first foul, I believe. So McKenzie on the inbound, underneath. Wide open on the three-point side. No good by second offering again off the rebound. Gets the rebound again. Gets it off to Brown at the top of the key. No good. Rebound somebody. Scrum on the floor. It is rugby out there right now, folks. Off to the right side, top of the key. Still no good. And there we go. That'll slow it down. They got a couple of options as to who give that to. They're going to give it to J.C. Stafford. That ought to be her second foul. They're showing that as her first. Okay. I've got her with 2. We'll get that figured out. So Layla, 5:52. Bringing the ball down. McEwen down by 1. Carly Baker setting up a little screen for Layla on the right side. McKenzie's really got a strong defense against this McEwen offense. Beautiful play, getting it down low to Millie Littleton. And we've got a timeout. We've got a 30-second timeout. Appreciate that. So let's see. All right. McKenzie on the inbound. Coming the other way with a 1-point lead. 5:20 in the second period. Off to the right side to Stafford. Intercepted by Downs. Here we come the other way. McEwen 1-on-3. She's going to draw up. Nice little move to the basket. Going to be short. No good. McKenzie with the rebound. J.C. Stafford. Working it down to the right side. Tipped by Branch. Intercepted by the Warriorettes. Going to go all the way. Shot no good. And they're going to finally call a foul. There was a lot of contact on that, but they're going to call the foul off the rebound. That's going to be against Molly French for the Lady Rebels. So Baker on the inbound. Underneath McEwen's underneath their own basket there. They are going to, good play there by Stafford to get Downs to push off. There definitely was a little elbow up in the air now on that one. It's going to be 2 on Layla. Here comes Stafford and the Lady Rebels. Baker coming out to put a little pressure. Stafford just going to drive the paint. She's going to go up, underhanded layup, no good. Rebound, scrum, jump ball. Possession to McEwen. So the Warriorettes down by 1. 4:18 in the second period. Trying to set a screen for her, didn't work. She's going to drop on the left side. Shot no good. Downs off. Beautiful attempt there by Branch to save it on the inbound. But here come the Lady Rebels. Stafford, 3-point. Strong. Rebound is Brown. Going to be taken away by Downs. She's going to go coast to coast on this one. Warriorettes back in the lead, 18-15, 3:30 remaining in the half. Stafford working one-on-one against Baker. Going to go up. It's going to roll in as she goes to the ground. Already seeing a little bit of fatigue on both sides. Downs is going to slow it down just a little bit as she walks it across, getting the call from the coach. Baker trying to set a little screen. She's going to go up underhand, lay up. 20-17. McEwen now up by 3. Reminiscent of the past 2 times these teams have met. Stafford at the top of the key, taking her time, calling the plays, setting the offense. Gets it off to the left side to Gottschall. Back to Stafford, 3-point. A rush 3-point, going to be rebound. They're going to call a foul there. Going to be against Addison Littleton. She had the what did I do, but definitely she's going to come out then as Ava Hastings comes back in. Littleton with 2 fouls with that infraction. Branch, right side. Her 3-point shot, very strong and long. Rebound, Brown for the Rebels. She clears, getting pressure. They're calling for a walk on the McEwen side. Get it across the timeline. Gets it back to French. Now they're going to set up and make some sense out of this chaos. Bring it out to the top of the key. Looking off the left side. French with it. Works it to Stafford. Stafford to Brown. 3-point from the arc. No good. Rebound and going to be a foul. That was inadvertent. Downs with the rebound, but they're going to charge Kennedy Brown with that foul. That'll be her second. I think she was going for the ball, and Layla just got in her way. So here we come across the timeline now. Baker. Gives it to Downs. She's working one-on-one. There's her shot right there. When she let go of that, that was going to be in. Downs extends the lead, 23-17, a minute 23 remaining in the half. J.C. Stafford looking for some help on the top of the key. Trying to make something work underneath. McEwen's defense not allowing that, so they're going to kick it back out. French with it. Handed off to Stafford. Going to be trying to find Brown underneath. It's going to be tapped by Branch. So McEwen with the ball now. Layla's got to look like they're going to make this the last shot. Let's see what they do with it. Gets it to Carly Baker. Over to Maggie Baker. Going to be knocked out of bounds. Good defensive effort there by Stafford. They're going to give Stafford a break in the last 37 seconds, and they're going to bring in Allie Britt to give her some rest. Baker working one-on-one, needing some help. Needs a lot of help. Gives it to Down. She's going to go in the lane. Shot was good, but they're going to say Layla committed the offensive foul. They did. Now, what is the McKenzie bench? What are they? I wish I could read sign language right now, but there's a lot of explanation. I think they kept the basket, made the basket good, because the McKenzie coach, Coach Emerson, he's having a serious discussion with one of the referees right now. High school basketball at its finest here in McEwen, Tennessee tonight. We love this. And if that was charged against Downs, which I think it was, that'll be her third foul here with 23 seconds remaining in the half. So coach is, well, what's Coach Drew doing here? He's still excited about something. He's wanting full conference, I think. He's wanting a convocation. Well, okay. I didn't get this in all of the brouhaha, but Downs is going to go to the line and shoot two, obviously off of a technical. She makes the first. 24-17 with 23 seconds. Folks, a lot of activity here. Second shot also good. So she's probably going to come out now, and they're going to, with three fouls, they're going to let Ava go in for her. So it was a technical foul after all of that. An offensive foul, a charge, a basket, two free throws made off the technical, and McEwen with the ball with 23 seconds. And an 8-point lead. Didn't see all of that. Inbound. Baker trying to get it across the timeline, getting some pressure. Little kick there helps her. She's going to work the baseline. They're going to call a foul on Hastings. I've got Hastings with 2. Let's see if the scoreboard agrees with me. They agree with me. So with 14 seconds, Carly Baker's going to go to the line and shoot the first of 2. Makes that 26-17. J.C. Stafford back in for the last 14 seconds with 2 fouls. Second shot by Baker. Rolls in and out and back in. 27-17, McKenzie. 11 seconds. Stafford working one-on-one against Baker. Trying to go up. Feeds a beautiful feed underneath. To number 12, Molly French. So that's going to bring the first half to a close. So during halftime, we'll give you the score first. After one half of play, the McEwen Lady Warriors on top of McEwen Lady Rebels 27-19. And what we will do is we'll take a break along with them. We'll be right back to the Region 6A semifinal action brought to you by WCHS Sports. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, we're back. We're back at the Harvey Mize Kenny Ross Gymnasium in the friendly confines of McEwen, Tennessee. Well, the game is exactly what we thought it would be. It was a very physical game, a little bit of chaos there towards the end that just makes it high school basketball. But we'll give a quick rundown of the numbers in terms of scoring. We'll start with the McKenzie Lady Rebels. J.C. Stafford has 7 points, sitting with 2 fouls in the first half. Addison Littleton with 6 points. She also has 2 fouls. Madeline Gottschall has 2 points with no fouls, and Braylon Avonshire, and my apologies to Braylon because I was giving her number to Kennedy Brown during the first half. We got that bad boy fixed, but she has 4 points. and 2 fouls. So the fouls are pretty evenly distributed. Ava Hastings with 2, Molly French with 1, J.C. Stafford with 1, Addison Littleton with 2, and Braylon Avonshire with 2 also, but evenly distributed. Scoring a little different on the McEwen side, only 5 with points on the board in the first half. Maggie Baker with 2 points. She has 1 foul. Ava Lavaska is Lastovka. I'm sorry, Ava. She has 2 points and also with 2 fouls. Layla Downs, 16 points, but she committed that dreaded third foul there with just a few seconds left in the first half with that offensive charge of hers. So she's going to have 3 fouls coming in third period of play. And then Carly Baker, 5 points, playing a really good game defensively tonight with 1 foul. And then Millie Littleton has 2 points and no fouls. Just looking at both of these teams here, I'm just remarking about the fact that these are both very young teams. There's not a whole lot of seniors. As a matter of fact, I don't think McEwen's even playing a senior tonight. Maggie Baker, freshman, Ava, sophomore, Layla, junior, Carly, freshman, Aubrey Branch, freshman. So they're playing a very young team, as is also the Lady Rebels. Of course, the winner of this game will meet with Wayne County on Wednesday night for the District 6A championship. Plenty of action going on right now, so if you can't follow on WCHS Sports, get on up here to McEwen and support your team. Lots of good basketball happening in this part of the country. It's that time of the year. Now, John's not mic'd up, but I'm kind of talking to him. But John, this is the time of the year when basketball is at its finest. A lot of good quality play. Teams getting to the point that you win or go home. So really some strong performances on the court. Good crowds tonight. McKenzie very well represented by the fan base, as is the McEwen Warriors. I'm anxious to see what Coach Downs does with Layla, but with Layla with 3 fouls, because she's the 16. She's roughly 40, 16. She's roughly 55% of McEwen's points tonight. So we'll see what she does, whether she has to play a little more timid or she's still being aggressive. McEwen coming out of the dressing room. Going to take just a couple of minutes to get their shots in. McKenzie's already been out. I do enjoy watching these two teams play. Split during the regular season. Last year, during the last regular season game, Layla, it was in McKenzie that she really hurt her ankle. She played the rest of the season really with a banged up ankle. Are we ready? That's good looking stuff there, brother. You do that? Is that your work? Really? It's impressive. Technology's leaving me, John. It's leaving me behind. My last couple of years at Murray, I still wanted to use a chalkboard. Students had no knowledge. Overhead projector, you know, the old, you're not old enough to remember that even, the old cellophane cellulose you put down. And here we go. Here we go with the second half of play. Clock winds down. Both teams getting last minute instructions from Coach Downs and Coach Emerson. Here we go. The whistle has been blown. The second and final half of this contest between the McEwen Lady Warriors and the McKenzie Lady Rebels. Wayne County. The winner faces Wayne County after that impressive performance tonight against Houston County. So here we go. McKenzie on the inbound now, shooting at the goal to the right. Aubenshire dishes off, gets back into the corner to Braylon. Strong cross-court pass, just too much on it. Too much for Hastings to keep the hands on, so a real quick turnover for McKenzie. Here comes McEwen the other way now. I'm anxious to see how they play with Downs with 3 fouls. Baker working it down the right side, dishes off to Branch. She's going to bring it back out to the top of the key. Off to Baker. To Maggie Baker. Baker to Baker. Almost thrown away. Recovered by Carly Baker. She's going to take it up. Nice little shot. Short. Out of bounds. Last touch by Branch for McEwen. McKenzie's ball. McKenzie down by 8 with the basketball as we begin the second half of play. We're 7 minutes into third period. Stafford driving hard, dishes off to the left side, no good. Gets out to the top of the key to J.C. Stafford, off to Aubenshire. Hastings, almost like they're looking for something underneath, nothing there. Going to try to kick it back out, stolen by McEwen. Maggie Baker with the turnover, dishes off to Downs as we come across half court now. To Carly Baker. Branch waiting on some movement. Nice little play. Listovka comes up from underneath to the top of the key there. Little quick turnaround jumper. 29-19. Stafford now. Underneath to Aubenshire. Nice play. Good feed underneath to Aubenshire. That gets the McKenzie Rebel fans up in their seats now. 29-21, 5:48. Third period. Baker trying to get it underneath to Ava. It's going to be tapped by McKenzie. They're going to tie the ball up. So jump ball, possession to I guess to McEwen. McEwen did not know that. French going to come in now. Branch on the inbound, going to be tapped. Knocked out of bounds by Aubenshire. Braylon having a strong defensive game tonight for the Lady Rebels. Baker gets it underneath. Quick pass. Shot no good by Ava. Back up by Downs. No good. Rebound Aubenshire and the Lady Rebels. Long down court pass. Layup. Left-handed. No good. Rebound McEwen. Here we come the other way. 2-on-3. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Have mercy. What do they call? Bounce pass from Downs to Ava. She missed the pass but recovered, but stepped out of bounds on the recovery. 29-21. McKenzie chipping away at this lead. Stafford, top of the key, working one-on-one against Baker. Going to drive the lane, jumps up in the key, throws a shot up. It's no good, but we're going to have a foul. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. And they're going to give that to Carly Baker. That should be her second. Only person with 3 fouls in the game right now is Downs. Stafford good on her first free throw. 29-22. Really an efficient free throw shot there. Second shot, no good. Rebound, McEwen. Downs looking down court, nothing there. Going to bring it to the top of the key. She sets, launches a long three-point shot, no good. Rebound, McKenzie, contested by McEwen. They're going to call a travel. Oh, the McKenzie fans do not like that. They're going to say Molly French shuffled her feet. The McKenzie fans are calling it self-defense. Have mercy. Inbound, intercepted by McKenzie. Littleton going to go up. Oh, go on. That's going to get the crowd going. Stafford on the inbound, on the receive. Downs with what McKenzie thinks was her fourth foul, but she takes it, goes down court, length of the court, and scores 31-22. McEwen. Off the foot of Stafford. Scrum for the ball comes up by McKenzie. They recover now. Madeline. Oh, nice shot. Very quick hands, very quick play there to Braylon Avenshaw for 2 points. 31-24. The Lady Rebels not going away. Layla calling the play, works down the right side. Tip. 2 on the ground, scrumming for the ball. They're going to call a jump ball possession to McKenzie. So Braylon's going to take it in for the McKenzie Lady Rebels. J.C. Stafford bringing it down. Dishes off to the right side to Addison Littleton. She works underneath to Avenshaw. Good shot. They're going to call it. Who are they going to give that to? They're going to give that to Maggie Baker. They are. That'll be her second. That should be a shooting foul. So Braylon Avenshaw is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Try to make this a 5-point game. First shot, good. Beautiful free throw shot there. High arc, back spin. Picture perfect. Here's their second offering. Strong off the back of the rim. Rebound Downs. Trying to save it. Does. To Lavotzka. She gets it off to Baker. What are we calling here? This was away from the. He's called a foul away from the ball against number 12. That's Molly French. I'm not sure what that was. It'll be her second. Molly using some of her frustration on the inbound there. Not going to let them do that. We've got a timeout. I think this is a good call right here. Coach Darden's going to call timeout for the McEwen Warriors. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Woo! That's all right. All right. Coming back out of the timeout. I'm still debating what happened on that foul call against Molly French a while ago. It was away from the ball. But anyway, McEwen on the inbound. Length of the court. Here comes Layla across the timeline. 3-on-1. There. Oh, beautiful feed underneath. Shot no good by Mackie Baker. And they're going to call a travel. Maggie had a wide open shot underneath the basket. Rushed it a little bit. Score stays at 31-25. 3 minutes left in the third period. Stafford brings it down off to the left side. Long three-point shot, no good. Rebound. Baker off to Downs. Looks like she's going to go coast to coast. Interrupted by Stafford. Really good defense on the part of the Lady Rebels tonight. Going to be out of bounds. Going to call it. Oh, okay. I'm going to call out of bounds on Stafford. Carly Baker then going to inbound under her own basket. McEwen in the stack, gets it off to Layla. Oh, yeah, I think that. Oh, mercy. Aubrey Branch with a three-point shot. I think the McKenzie fans had a real beef there. That extra crow hop that Layla did before she dished. Nevertheless, 34-25. Stafford driving the lane, shot no good. Rebound Downs, working underneath. Across the timeline. And what? Oh, they've got who are they going to call that on? Was that off the pick? Yeah, they're going to call an offensive foul on Maggie Baker against that pick or that screen. So she's going to come out of the game. Long three-point shot, no good. Downs reclaims it before it goes out of bounds. 34-25 now. Let's see if with this 9-point lead, if McEwen slows it down. No, she works it underneath, trying to get it to Ava. She loses the handle into Downs. She's going to drive the paint. Up, good. And going to call another foul, offensive foul on Layla. That's 4. They're going to have to take her out. And the McKenzie crowd loves that. They wiped off the basket. So Layla Fleming is going to go in for Layla Downs. Timeout call now by McKenzie. It's going to be a full timeout. 34-25 with a minute 38 left in the third period. Here we go with a minute 38. After the timeout, Layla Downs, she's sitting down now with 4 fouls. Let's see what that does to the Lady Rebels' strategy for this next few minutes. As Layla Fleming checks in for Layla Downs. Working it underneath, strong underneath, up to Stafford. 2 points. Pressure on the inbound now. McKenzie got a different strategy. What are they going to call here? This was the whistle away from the ball. 24 with a push. Is that going to be against Madeline? I don't see a 24 for McEwen, but they're trying to give the ball to the Lady Rebels. Oh, Aubrey Branch. Okay, I see it. I'm going to call a foul on Aubrey. Be her first. Still some confusion. Having a little cross-court conference here. Okay, McKenzie on the inbound now. 34-27, a minute 20 in the third. Working it to Stafford. She's going to drive the baseline. Going to kick it out to Avonshire. Her three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Branch gets it off to Baker. Baker's going to work it down the right side to Branch. Ava looking for some help, don't find it. Gives it off to Layla. She's going to go up. Foul, no call. McEwen with a rebound. Baker going to go up. She's going to toss up one. No good. Oh, have mercy. This is really getting chaotic on the floor. Let's see what the call is. It's going to be a foul. Going to call that against Layla Fleming. That'll be her first. So it is. That puts McKenzie into the bonus now. So Jason Stafford's going to go to the line and shoot in the bonus. Her first shot is good. Britt and Kennedy Brown coming in for McKenzie. Stafford's second shot is also good. Excellent free throw shooter. 34-29. McKenzie chipping away at the lead. Putting pressure on the inbound. And a walk. Gets it off to Listovka. She, in transition to Baker, travels. Going to be McKenzie's ball. Let's see. They're going to inbound in front of their own bench. Avonshire. Pressure being put on by Littleton. Gets the ball to Addison Littleton. Up and good. 34-31. 30 seconds in the third period. Turnover. McEwen. McKenzie's ball. Now you hear the McKenzie fans starting to come alive. They have been alive. Three-point shot, no good by Stafford. Rebound, Avonshire. Up feeds Stafford. Shot up and good. She's going to go to the line and shoot one. Basket good. That was Millie Littleton. Kennedy Brown coming back in for McKenzie and Allie Britt. Stafford just almost perfect at the free throw line. She ties it with that shot. 18 seconds. Down court on the layup. Littleton up and no good. Rebound McKenzie. Chance to take the lead here with 7 seconds in the period. Couldn't control it. Oh, I'm getting choked up. McKenzie loses the ball on the fast break. 4.8 seconds. McEwen being tied up. It's going to be a jump ball with 1.9 seconds. Possession back to McEwen. Coach Darden right now has her hands in the air, wondering what to do. Tapped on the inbound, ball back to McEwen. 34-34 as we come to a close in the third period. So that is the end of the third period, folks. We have exactly the game that we knew we would have. After 3 quarters of play, the McEwen Lady Warriors 34, the McKenzie Lady Rebels 34. Ready. This is exactly the game that we knew it would be as we go into the fourth quarter now, folks. We've got a tie ball game, 34-34. Points of significance right now is Layla Downs, who's the leading scorer for the Lady Warriors. She has 4 fouls. So McKenzie now on the inbound. Gets the ball off to Molly French. She's at the top of the key. Going to work it to the right side to Addison Littleton. Underneath to Stafford. Kicks out to Molly. Long three-point, no good. Rebound, McKenzie. A little scrum for the ball. Downs comes up with it. She's going to work 1-on-2. She's going to take it up for the layup. Downs was not to put so much on her, but she was missed for those couple of minutes she was out of the game. 36-34. Lady Warriors on top. Lady Rebels refusing to go away. Bringing out top of the key. Littleton calling for movement underneath. Stafford gets it, kicks it off to the left side. Long three-point shot. Oh, have mercy. That was Ava Hastings with a three-point shot. 37-36 now. Lady Rebels on top. They're wanting to travel. Shot no good by Downs off to the right side. Stafford with the rebound. Quickly across the timeline. She draws up for the three. No good. Rebound by Downs, and she is going to be fouled. If that's Avonshire, that is Avonshire. That should just be her first. That's her third. Oh, I know why. I've been giving them to Kennedy Brown. That is her third. Sorry, Kennedy. So McEwen now on the inbound, not in the bonus yet as we're in the fourth period. 36-37. Lady Rebels on top. Pace of the game has changed drastically. Trying to get it off to Branch. Tipped by Littleton or by Hastings. Hastings, no, we have got an official timeout. Addison Littleton's on the ground. She's clutching her knee. She looks to be in quite a bit of pain. Here comes Coach Drew over to talk to her. Yeah, she's grasping that knee. Everything's kind of got walk it off, the fan says. She's she's clutching she's walking it off. She's clutching the knee. She's got it braced pretty heavily. Been playing that way all evening. But she's going to walk it off, giving to it just a little bit. Coach Drew's wanting some clarification on whose ball it is. You got to love high school basketball. All right, got to check into the table there, Miss Player. She was just going to come on in. Allie Britt coming in now for Addison. So McEwen will get the ball as they had possession. Trying to work it underneath to Downs. Going to be beautiful play there by Ava to recover. Layla working one-on-one. Thinking about step back, getting bumped quite a bit there. They're going to call a blocking foul on Stafford. And rightfully so. She gave him a couple of opportunities there. That's her third for Jason Stafford. They're showing two. Well, I'm going to say they're wrong. I've got her with three, but that's okay. We'll scratch it off then. Someone's got it. Shot no good. Rebound. What are they? Going to have a conference. There's been quite a bit of whistles here. Calling third referee over. Got a technical foul on J.C. Stafford. I think that's what I heard him say. If it is, she'll get that third foul. And Layla Downs will go to the line to see if she can tie this game or to take the lead. First shot, good. 37 all, 5:57 in the contest. Have mercy, this is exactly what we thought it would be this evening. Layla's second shot, up and rattles in. So McEwen now with a 1-point lead. They'll take possession. We knew this would be a physical game. Addison Littleton already checking back into the game now. Favoring the left leg just a little, adjusting her brace. Ava working it underneath, finds Layla's shot no good. She's going to go out and take a three. That's no good. McKenzie with the rebound. Starting to get a little bit rushed here on the court. 1 point lead, no more. J.C. Stanford just answered with a 3-point shot. She says, I'll take that, thank you, 40-38 now. Lady Rebels on top. 5:25 remaining in the fourth period. Layla working the right side, one-on-one. Needing some help. Finds Branch over on the left. Looking underneath to Littleton. Back out to Branch. You can feel and hear the fans for the Lady Rebels tonight. Layla working one-on-one, calling Ava to come out, set the screen. She's going to try to go baseline underneath to Ava. Beautiful play. Shot no good. Ava with her own rebound. There's going to be a foul called. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. Let's see who they give that to. They're going to give that to Addison Littleton. I do have her with 3, and that's what the score says. So Ava Lestovska is going to go to the line and shoot 2. First shot, no good. Normally pretty solid from the free throw line, having some difficulty tonight. Down by 2, she needs this one. Second shot, good. Here comes McKenzie now with a 1-point lead. Stafford with the ball. Off to Avonshire, works it over to Littleton on the left side. In control right now, not being rushed. Looking for Hastings, going to hold it. Yeah, she was thinking about giving it underneath to Stafford, and she just took one little extra pivot there. Turnover McKenzie. McEwen with the ball and down by 1 point. Coach Darden calling the play. Finds Ava underneath. She's going to go up. They're going to call a foul on Avonshire. I don't know if that was not all ball or what. She seems frustrated with the call. That is going to be on Braylon Avonshire. That's her 4th. So Ava's going to go to the line and shoot 2. A chance to tie or take the lead here with 4:19 remaining. First shot rolls in. We've got a tie ball game. Madeline Gutschall coming in now for Avonshire. Ava's second shot is also good. McEwen, 1 point. 1 point lead now with 4:16. Stafford thinking right side. Breaks away, looking over to the left for Hastings. Oh, have mercy. Stafford feigned a dish off to Hastings, takes the 3. 43-41. McKenzie Rebel fans into this game now. Underneath to Littleton. Yeah, she going to call a travel on Millie Littleton. Thought to pass, thought to shot, and then she took that extra step. So that turnover by McEwen now gives McKenzie the ball with 2 points. 3:45 left. Stafford getting a little help there with a screen. Works it off to the right side underneath. Beautiful play. Beautiful block there. Madeline Gottshaw going to taking the shot. Downs blocked it. It went out of bounds. They're calling the ball McEwen's possession. And the McKenzie Rebel fans are begging to differ. We love high school basketball. Down by 2. Here comes the McEwen Lady Warriors. Inside of 3:30 now in the contest. Ava, 2-point shot, no good, strong. Rebound, Branch, trying to work it underneath, stolen, picked. Got a scrum for the ball. Going to be jump ball possession to McEwen. Just a little bit loose on the court right now. McEwen down by 2. Side court inbound. Finds Branch. Branch trying to get it to the corner. Tapped by Littleton. She's going to work on the right side. Oh, beautiful call there by Coach Emerson. He saw the chance of a turnover there, and he's going to call a full timeout. So the score and 3 minutes remaining here in McEwen, Tennessee. McEwen down by 2 to McKenzie Lady Rebels 43-41. Everything that we expected it to be. 3 minutes remaining in the contest. The Lady Rebels on top by 2. And they will get the basketball on the side out. Avonshire back into the game. They're going to find Stafford now. She's going to set the offense in no hurry with a 2-point lead right now, working one-on-one against Baker. Going down the left side. She's going to drive the lane, going to go up. Beautiful play, puts the body on Ava. She's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 1. That's Ava's 3rd, I believe. J.C. Stafford going to go to the line and shoot 1. McKenzie's in the bonus. Quite a few more fouls this game than in the last contest. Free throw no good. Turnover. McKenzie with the ball going. Oh, beautiful play there. Shot no good. Had a wide open layup. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it back off to the left side now. Stafford going to bring it back out and set the offense again. 4-point lead, 45-41. Just over 2 minutes left in the game. Off to the left side. Going to kick it. 3-point shot, strong. Ava. Layla with a rebound. Going to go up. She is going to be fouled. Surprised they didn't call a charge there on her. That might could have gone either way. Shot going to be good. Layla's going to go to the line and shoot 1. 45-43. 2-point contest with 2 minutes remaining. Avonshire getting ready to check back in for the Lady Rebels at the first opportunity. She'll come in with 4 fouls. Shot good. Avonshire in and Madeline Gottschall going to get the rest of spell. Avonshire on the inbound. Gets it to Stafford. Full court pressure now. Littleton thinking about working the baseline. Kicks it out. Almost turned over by Avonshire. Gets it back out to the top of the key now to Stafford. They're going to reset. No pressure on them with 1:45. Looking for the high percentage shot. Kicks it back out to French. She was thinking 3. She's going to hold up. Going to use a little bit of clock here. Stafford working the right side underneath to Littleton. Goes up for the shot. Good feed, good play. Heads up play there by Littleton. 47-44. Lady Rebels on top by 3. Coach Darden saying, hurry this up now. Need a score to keep this a 1-score game. Finding Branch in the corner. No good. Finds it off to Layla. She's going to go up with a soft layup. Good. Full court pressure now. 47-46. McKenzie with the ball. And 1 point lead. Under a minute now. You can feel the tension. Littleton, 3-point shot. No good. Tipped. Layla with the ball. Going the other way. Down by 1. She's going to go coast to coast. She is going to be fouled hard by Stafford. That's Stafford's 4th foul. So Layla's going to go to the line and shoot 2. A chance to tie or take the lead with 37 seconds. First shot is no good. Might we have extra basketball in McEwen tonight? Layla's second shot is also no good. Rebound, McKenzie. 1.5 to foul. Maggie Baker with the quick foul. So Stafford's going to go to the line. That's Maggie Baker's 4th. Stafford's going to go to the line and shoot in the bonus. And let me make sure here. Okay, that's going to create some dialogue. They were showing an inbound, but I think that Stafford should be going to the line, but we'll see what that does. Timeout. McKenzie, full timeout. We'll take a break with them. You're listening to the WCHS Sports Network. Well, I was wrong. With 33 seconds remaining, I thought it was going to be a shooting foul for McKenzie, but they're going to let McKenzie inbound it under McEwen's basket. So they'll have the ball and a 1-point lead. You know, McEwen will put pressure on the inbound here. Avonshire trying to work it in, being guarded by Downs. Gets it off to the right side to Littleton. Underneath to a wide open Hastings. She didn't take the shot. Well, let's see what they call. Carly Baker going to be guilty of that foul against J.C. Stafford. Inbounds the ball, gets it out to the top of the key. No hurry now. They're going to make McEwen foul, and they do. Probably should have done that a little bit earlier, not being in the bonus. Ava going to be guilty of that. That's her 4th infraction. So 19 seconds. The Lady Rebels on top by 1. Side court inbound. Gets it over. Oh, they're going to want. Little Aubrey Branch fouls Littleton. I think they're wanting something a little bit more than a foul. That's just Aubrey's 2nd foul. But Addison Littleton can go to the line and make this a 3-point game. Her first shot, no good. 47-46, Lady Rebels on top. Second shot, and you can hear the crowd and feel the bleachers. Second shot, also no good. Rebound, Downs. Here she comes, 15 seconds. Going to take it all the way, going to go up. Shot is good. 48-47, McEwen on top. Lady Rebels across the timeline, trying to figure out what they're going to do. 3 seconds. Have mercy. Coach Drew Emerson calling a quick timeout with 2.9 seconds and down by 1. We knew this contest would be like this. 4 points have separated these two teams all season. Pulling the drawing boards out. Okay, thank you for that. All right. All right. They put just a little bit of time back on the clock. So with 3.5 seconds and down by 1, the Lady Rebels are going to inbound under their own basket. Make or break time in Region 6A. Long three-point shot. No good. Rebound, McEwen. Darla Downs with a rebound. That is going to do it here in McEwen, Tennessee. The Lady Warriors victorious in what was one of the most exciting District 12 basketball games we have seen in some time. 48-47, the Lady Warriors over the disappointed Lady Rebels. You see the clock, you see the score. A very disappointed Lady Rebel team who have nothing to be ashamed of. One of the better basketball games they have played. A very exuberant Lady Warrior team. And that's going to do it for that here. Okay. I have everything but numbers. Okay, and we're back. Had to collect ourselves, folks. You saw it. You watched it. It was as exciting here as it was, I'm sure, on your screens. Basketball as we expected it here in McEwen, Tennessee. Quick rundown of the scores. The McKenzie Lady Rebels, excellent ball game tonight. Strong defensive play on their part. Had Ava Hastings with 3 points. Madeline Gottshaw with 9. Addison Littleton with 8. Played an excellent defensive game tonight. And J.C. Stafford leading all scores. Don't have Braylon Avenshine's numbers here. Number 44. 44. And Addison Littleton with 8. Braden Avonshire had 9 and also played a really strong defensive game tonight. But for the victorious Lady Warriors this evening, Maggie Baker with 2 points. Ava Lestovka with 7. Carly Baker had 5. Aubrey Branch had 3. Millie Littleton ended up with 2. Those were first half points. And Layla Downs led both teams tonight with 29 points. And the final 2 points of the game that gave the Lady Warriors the victory. So what does that mean for the future? Well, that means based upon tonight's actions that the McEwen Warriors will be looking at Wayne County on Wednesday night. Folks, that'll be a game. Is that at 7 o'clock, John? 7 o'clock. That'll be a game. And if you can't be here, then definitely follow the action on WCHS Sports, because that's where the sports action is for Wayne County. John, thank you for letting me be here. I'm out of breath. Tomorrow, men's. Tomorrow night, Wayne County against Frank Hughes. That'll be about the third or fourth time they've seen each other this year, isn't it? And McEwen and Perry County. And Perry County, I guess, is having one of the better seasons they've had in some time. They were really playing excellent basketball right now. And both of those games will be televised on WCHS Sports. So, folks, it's a short trip to McEwen, but if you can't make it, definitely follow the action tomorrow evening. And I'm doing which one am I doing, John? The second one? Oh, have mercy. They're 18-6. McEwen's record's not indicative, but they've had a strong season in the District 12 this year. So definitely want to thank John and his team for bringing tonight's game. Certainly the sponsors, and I will encourage you, note these sponsors. John is the team. Well, who are these 500 people I've seen around screaming tonight helping you? But John does an excellent job in bringing you sports, and we certainly want to thank the sponsors and ask you to go and you thank them as you go by and you give them your support locally and tell them thank you for bringing high school basketball. Well, John, I think that's going to do me. Will I see you tomorrow night if you're safe driving home?
Yeah, I'm staying up here. I'm driving all the way home.
Well, that sounds pretty wise then. So I want to thank you for your for y'all's viewership this evening, and we'll remind you that this evening, Wayne County comfortable over the Houston County Irish, and they'll be seeing the Lady Warriors tonight, who just defeated the McKenzie Rebels 48-47. So good night from McEwen. And on behalf of John Harper and all the good folks at WCHS Sports, we'll say good night and God bless, and we will see you tomorrow.